mass destruction at all. None whatsoever. I was saying on the air, how are they going to get out of this one? How are they going to get out of this one?
Well, blatant lies, like they've been doing.
Look at this headline. You read it to Kelly's mother.
Yeah, right.
Read that.
Schools were warned to be on terrorist alert.
See?
Let me tell you,
Schools,
the one thing...
They're going after Kelly's mother.
The one thing they can do is scare us between now and November 2nd into such a fear-based reality that we won't act. And let me tell you, there are more people in this country who believe in the foundations of this nation, who believe that we hold truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. They believe that in their souls, and I think those people will rise up and they will vote on November 2nd, and I think it's going to be a shock to the Bush
administration. Let me tell you who's going to do it for us. I think we're the same age. I don't know, but,
42.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Who's going to do it for us? I'll agree to 42. I'm not going any...
Okay.
I'm not... No, 42...
Well,
that's...
I'm
lying.
First of all, I never saw you in real life, and then I'm here, and you're a very attractive person, and how come I have to listen to the radio of you talking about your plastic surgery?
I'm getting some.
And being ugly in the back of a cab? Shut up! What are you doing?
Yeah.
No, you look like every girl I went to high school with. You're like Lisa Schackner, Lori Schacker's sister. You're nice.
Oh, stop.
Come on, you're very appealing looking. Stop with all of this mishbuka thing, I don't look good with my family. I want to cut this and...
Well, you never met my family. They're stunning people, Rosie.
Really?
Oh, my God. My father looks like a big Nordic Swede.
Really?
My mother looks like Mary Tyler Moore.
Seriously?
Yes. And she's black.
Which is weird.
Yeah. So it was like Diane Carroll is what we used to say. And then out of that came my sister, dark skinned, dark eyed, looked like Barbara Streisand though, because she had a big honker.
Right.
She was stunning. I mean, exotic beauty.
Yeah.
And people used to look at me and go, your sister's so stunning and exotic, and you're meat and potatoes. So when they say that to you often enough,
I get
plus
it.
I'm a round girl.
Well, you're not round.
Oh, yeah, I'm
To me,
round.
you're not round.
I'll take my
Just
jacket
remember,
off. Don't you threaten me. I'll
Randy,
show you.
you're my goal weight. Remember that, okay? There are women. I go to the gym some days. I feel bad, and I'm like,
you look good.
Well, I've been going to Lucille Roberts.
And it shows.
There you go.
You look really good.
2 miles a day.
Wow.
Walking on the treadmill.
Oh, man, not me. See, that's the thing. Exercise for me is yelling at Bush. Really.
Well, and you do it well. Can I say that?
Thank you.
I listen to you when I go pick my kids up from school.
I told you my bittersweet story off the air, so I didn't have to do this on the air, and I'm not going to, but you're what got my family through like 2 whole years.
Well, thank you very much.
2 whole years. And Jessica is just going to flip out. And I'm going to take the break, but I want you to say hi to Linda, who's my sister-in-law.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
She'll drive.
I'm here with Randi Rhodes.
Oh.
Air America.
Linda.
All right.
I'm here with Rosie.
She is. I swear.
I did it.
She did it.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with Rosie O'Donnell, who has no opinion.
At all.
Hard to talk to her.
Really.
18 after.
Rosie O'Donnell.
You may or you may not know this, because I didn't know this. This is one of your favorite all-time singers.
Yes, I think she's the best living artist today.
Joni Mitchell?
Joni Mitchell, yes.
You're so granola, even down to the music.
Can you believe it? I know.
I'm an ultimate liberal, but I'm a hairband girl.
No kidding.
Oh,
like
yeah.
who?
Winger.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Not me.
Oh, yeah.
Give me Joni Mitchell, some Broadway, a little Barbara Betts, and Neil Diamond, a Barry Manilow.
Oh, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on the whole Broadway Barbara. I mean, but I grew up like in my room. I had the most eclectic collection of music.
Really?
It was like, I had like the Temptations, Ball of Confusion, and Heard It Through the Grapevine, and Led Zeppelin. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I was never a Led Zeppelin.
Oh.
I was never a black T-shirt wearing kid.
Oh, I was.
Never. You would have scared me in high school. I would have been those girls who like hang out near the gym to smoke. Yeah. And I would have been the student council president, and I would have been...
But I was both. That's the weird thing about me. Yeah, because, when you're... And then I became a rock jock out of it, I just found my way.
Really?
Yeah, because I found a place where nobody would see me, and then...
Come on, enough with that!
I explained to you all the procedures that have already been paid for and completed.
Shayna Madel, she's got a beautiful face.
Yes, but I paid for it.
Listen,
you're looking at $18,000 worth of plastic surgery just in the facial area.
All right. Well, when people would see me on the stage in my show, they don't say, "Oh my God, you look so good." And my response was, "You would look the same way 2 hours in hair and makeup."
Well, I don't know what the self-deprecation is by both of us, but we are both self-deprecating.
I know,
both
it's
of us.
got to stop.
You talk about your weight, and I talk about,
Well, that's because I'm 212 pounds. That's not really.
Not now.
Yes, I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you carry it beautifully. How you were big for a while. I will say that. Right at the end of the show.
Well,
you were really big.
I don't know what I think my biggest weight was about 230 something. I remember,
tall are you?
5'7". I remember Oprah was biggest weight was 237, and I remember thinking, you got to just stay under the Oprah peak. You know what I mean? But frankly, I have minimal control. I try not to eat the carbos, and frankly,
that's how I do it too.
Yeah.
I do, but I'm back on the carbs because I'm just so upset. I swear to God, this whole election thing.
It's frightening.
Let me tell you, in Florida, I always was able to do Atkins. People who listen in Florida, they know I was always on Atkins, always on Atkins, always on Atkins, and I would come off Atkins on the weekends, and I drink Michelob Amber Bock, which is like my favorite thing. So Michelob came up with this low carb beer. I'm like, where's my buzz? Screw this. So I still, lobby for Amber Bock to be imported into New York because I can't cope with this election without Amber Bock. But but truthfully, now I can't even stay on the Atkins diet. Now I can't even avoid carbs. Last night I ate like a whole box of white rice, and then I told myself I'm eating healthy because I put broccoli in it.
That's not good.
Of course not.
The white rice is carbo-loading.
Oh, my God.
As you know from Rachel Heller,
I know,
the carbo addict.
I am the original Atkins dieter. People used to say that doesn't work, you can't do this, you're going to have a heart attack. I was the original Atkins dieter. I lost 30 pounds on it, kept it off for years, was really happy on it. But I don't have a grill anymore. That's the thing. I don't have a freaking
Your whole
grill.
life fell apart when you moved here.
My mother's, I'll send you a George Foreman. Because the worst thing in my mother's world is to be fat.
Really?
And she's fat.
You've got it. Oh, she is? You just told me she was married to a more gorgeous.
Well, she's 70 now, I mean.
She's fat and 70?
Yeah, she's round.
She went from Mary Tyler Moore to Geraldine Page in like 5 seconds. How did that happen?
I don't know, but she's going to kick your ass.
I don't know. But it's your representation. I've never met her. I'm sure she's a lovely woman.
Yeah. Okay, well, you don't look, you look like you lost 20, 30 pounds. You do. You look fine.
Well, I go up
but
and down.
I'm gaining because of this freaking, you think it doesn't affect me? It affects me.
Well,
all this.
Everything affects, every emotional, spiritual affects the physical. I mean, it's very, very true.
But I just, I think the frustration that I have is, well, I'm really frustrated with the media. I got to tell you, because I'm in it, and so this was the best thing I could do to change it. But the thing that frustrates me more than anything are good Americans who will vote for this man.
Yeah.
I can't stand knowing that. I don't know why that upsets me so much. And when they call me up, I'll ask them, why are you voting?
Right.
They say the stupidest things.
Right. I've heard because they attacked us. And I'm like, no, they didn't.
Right. That's what I mean. It's
like invading Maryland because Utah did something. It's a whole different place.
I got to take a break. Short segment.
I hear the music.
Yeah, but there's a long one on the other side.
Okay.
All right, Rosie O'Donnell and me.
This is the Randi Rhodes Show.
Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood this weird quirk I tried to suppress or hide?
Sing out, Louise.
A talent that could help me meet the wizard.
I loved it.
That's Idina Menzel, who won the Tony Award, ladies and gentlemen, for Wicked.
For Wicked!
Which I love. It is like one of the best shows on Broadway.
Wicked.
I'm telling you, Randy, you'll love it.
Let me tell you something. I love Broadway as much as you. I don't know as much about Broadway as you. I just know I know that I will spend now that I can, $350 on a ticket so I can sit there. I know I need to be in the orchestra. I know there's nothing like it in the whole wide world. And when we first came to New York, my program director is from Maine. He'd never been to Broadway.
Wow.
Yeah, never been to Broadway. So I took him and...
What'd you see?
What did we see? I saw so many things since I've been here. I don't remember what we saw that night. Name something big, something
that's playing now.
I wasn't the producers. I've never seen the producers. Although Mel Brooks called my show,
really,
in Florida, went right before they were still in rehearsal for the producers. And
he's adorable.
Oh, he was fabulous. And he put I love Mel, but I love Anne Bancroft.
Who doesn't?
So I said, could you put Anne on the phone And he was so nice. Yeah, you put her on the phone. Yeah. She gets on the phone like she's chain smoking. So she goes, yeah, hi.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, my God, it's Anne Bancroft. And I guess she thought I was going to bring up The Graduate because that's what most people remember. I remember her from Fatso.
Oh,
because
wow.
that movie moves me.
Turning point.
You ate the Oni. You know, I love her. So.
I was on a plane one of my first times in first class, and Mel Brooks was sitting next to me,
wow.
which was, first of all, I almost started hyperventilating, just like next to a living legend. And he sits down and he's like,